back. I'm back. Did you guys miss me? I've only been gone for a few hours, but did you guys miss me? Hi, Kelp. Welcome in, welcome. How was your day today? How was work, or what were you up to? How are you doing today? I'm kind of like in a very dumb mood today. My brain is very, very silly. I woke up tired and my brain's been like this all day. So I'm like, I'm gonna kind of dumb, really. I'm gonna make lots of dumb mistakes, aren't I? Okay, work was exhausting. How are you? Like I said, I'm very eepy. I woke up in a sleepy mood. I've just been like, I don't know, I'm like extra tired today. But I'm good, but I am up and I'm Adam. I'm ready to go. We're ready to solve this case. We're ready to say that Edgeworth is guilty. We are so ready. I don't know if we're supposed to... I don't remember what we were doing. what do we got on us? What items do we got? Let's see. Ow! Already getting beat up. I have no idea where we're at in the game right now. I know we're on the court case. We talked to the parrot. We talked to the old guy that has amnesia, who thought we were somebody else. What do we got in here? We got, oh, okay, we got the parrot. We got the second lake photo. We got a metal detector still. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff. But do we got all the evidence? I guess we can move, right? Maybe here? No? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna wander around a little bit and see if we can find anything. I guess we're gonna ask what now? What to do? Oh, what should we do? Ah, no. I've been... Okay. She doesn't have any ideas. Okay. Let's move out. Maybe criminal affairs? Yes! I'm correct! Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Oh, that's right. Let's come back later. Oh, okay. What do they mean by come back later? Edgeworth's still not here. Okay, Edgeworth doesn't want to talk to me, I guess. There's nothing to look at in here. Wow. Where do we want to go to? Oh. Maybe we'll go to Gourd Lake again. See, is there anything like special in the pub? Maybe in the beach? Did we finish? Yeah, we talked to him already. Oh, what if we present him the parrot? Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. Okay, he's useless. He's useless. Okay, let's go to the rental shop then. Let's go inside the shack. Maybe we can talk to this guy. Oh, what if we present Polly? Huh. Now listen here, Keith. Remember that the tricolor pasta we were talking about? A rainbow lioli? I figured out the last color we should use. Indigo blue. Indigo? Blue? That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. Okay. Oh, maybe we just start showing him pictures. Do we just show him pictures and see if anything happens? Now listen here, Keith. Remember... Okay. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay, let's see. What about the metal detector? Does he want this? Does he want the metal detector? No, he does not want that. Indigo blue? What does he mean by that? Maybe the gun. What about the gun? I present him with this. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Indigo. Pasta? Oh, my badge! Right, I can present my badge! That's a Laura badge. Yes, it is! I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yup. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Yeah, we're not Keith. Nick, now's our chance to clear things up. Sir? No, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. Lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Huh? Hi, okay. Hi, gamer. How am I doing? I'm pretty good. Just a bit eepy tonight. Oh, I gotta stop scratching that. I'm itchy. Ow. Hi, Time Lord. Welcome and welcome, welcome. Do we promise to run the wet noodle? Are we gonna promise that? We gonna run a noodle shop now? We're gonna be a lawyer and a noodle shop owner? Oh, and also a side detective since the detective doesn't do any work. We gonna do all of that? But yeah, I'm doing pretty good today. I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you're having a great day today. I'm just, like I said, I'm sleepy, so my brain's gonna be kind of slow. Sure, let's run the wet noodle. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. I don't know about wet noodles. I don't know pool noodles. We're gonna be a ramen shop owner. Yippee! Wait, didn't I just say, you too, Meg? Yes. You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was it you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, squawk. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? You going to jail? What do you mean I'm going to jail? I'm not going to jail. You're going to jail. What up, Attorney K? Hashtag yippee! Poor guy has dementia. I think it's just crazy. Oh, let's ask about the picture. Hey, yup, I seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. You're not my dad. You know something about this? Hey, yup. The other night, out on the lake. Yes. I know all about it. I seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. That or this guy's faking it. I don't know. We'll figure it out once we get to court. Well, I suppose. So you're taking over the shop and all. Huh? Oh, is he actually gonna talk to us? He's gonna talk to us! Okay, the only thing keeping you out of prison is Lester's silence. What do you mean by that? Lester's at their house. They're not silenced. They can come in to chat whenever they want. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night, yup. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one, bang. A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself, hey, yup. What did he say? Hey, yup. I forgot. I remember tomorrow by court time, promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what, Little Terry was just here. Terry? Hey, yup, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers going out of his face. Must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. Comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow, I don't think we're gonna get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk! Don't forget DL6, squawk! Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6, squawk! What? The DL6 incident? Hey, Dad. Oh, he fell asleep. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh, what? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should go ask Detective Gumshoe. Secrets! Secrets! We gotta go find them out. Let me get out of here. It's Kay. It's Justin. Welcome in. Welcome. Iago the parrot would be like, "It's the DL6, you nincon, you malcontents." I thought you were gonna say nincompoop. Who took Maya off their leash? Maya's doing whatever she wants. I'm not doing anything. She's running around. She's asking questions. Police department. Okay, we in. Hey, pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we want to ask you something. Yeah? Gotta talk about that incident. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh yeah! The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. Haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. Said first he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Yeah, that does sound suspicious, doesn't it? He's the one that did it, isn't he? I wonder, does that mean that detective just walks around with gum on his shoe and no one tells him? No, that's his name. His name is Gumshoe. Top secret. Phoenix offers a cracker to the parrot. I will give you this cracker for information, parrot. Double or nothing. Just squawking at him. How about the DL6 incident? Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's fathers died. Can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. Tell the truth, I don't know much about the DL6 incident either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Oh, we gotta present it to him. Okay, we gotta figure out what it is. The picture of the misty face photo. That's why. Sorry to disappoint you, pal. I'm drawing a blank. Oh, okay, that didn't help. Hi everyone, I got snacks from Kay's secret drawer. No, get out of there. That's why I keep all the gummy worms. Stay out of there. Parrot? Oh, maybe the parrot, yeah. We could talk about the parrot. What's that, a parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. Parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6? What? Yeah, what? Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk! Don't forget DL6! Squawk! Huh? Oh, right, the parrot did say that when we got kicked out. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? I getcha. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's record room. I'll give you a special permission to go in and find what you need. Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the record room. I guess it's time we face Edgeworth's past. Okay, looks like we move. We keep moving. Let's go to the records room. Let's go find stuff. That's Snoop. You'll never take me alive. I'm gonna eat your gummies and sharks. No, not my gummy sharks. I need those. I need those for fun. I sense sus. I sense something sus too. Where we at? Wow, it's amazing. Lee Dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 incident quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred because of DL6. Time for a dusting maid to handle the job. Gives Polly the parrot 4 crackers. Go, bub. We're gonna steal the bird. Or let's keep the bird. Let's keep him in our office. Nick, I found where the file is. Oh, thanks. So let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll get the right file. Okay, I want to look around. I want to first examine stuff. In case Dusty can't... Nick, it's locked. It must keep important cases files in there. Okay, so let me see. Is there anything else I can touch? Shelf stuffed? Okay. Gone cases rotting away for eternity. Nick, let's get what we need and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me. It files quite a large account. Wow, these are all case reports? Yeah, it's like a graveyard of police cases. I guess my sister's case report is in here too, quietly gathering dust. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. I guess we can talk to her. Let's see the case summary. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it! Maya cosplay. Oh, that'd be fun. A Maya cosplay would be fun. I think that would actually be something I can probably do. It doesn't look like it's too difficult. It doesn't look like I think the hair would probably be the only thing. I'd have to style a wig. I haven't styled wigs in forever. Me. Bad burp, you bit my finger. No treats for you. No! Cheep. I want treat. Cheep. Okay, as Maya. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be a fun costume. Here you go, December 28th, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed, and all the lights went out. Oh. Wow, that was some earthquake. So gonna be another earthquake this year? At the time, 30 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? They're doing the double or nothing thing actually happened in a movie? A Home Alone movie? The bird lit a match to it, set off fireworks while the bad guy was in an igloo. Oh, I think I remember that scene. I do think I remember that one. He caused the earthquake. I didn't cause any earthquake. Just me stomping around. Boom, 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 boom. No, I was just having a little party above the trial, above the courthouse. You know, just a little party. I invited all the ghouls and ghosts from neighboring cemeteries, and we all decided to have a little party on top of the roof. Maybe we got a little too noisy. That'd be scary, like that in the dark. Bad Leroy Brown. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator. The survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes, so Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Oh. Hi, Junior. Promise to be a good boy. I'm sorry for stealing your snacks, kid. Please make me good little zombie boy. Junior, you've been such a good boy today. Keep up the good work. Yippee! I'm cooking my dinner, so I'm sorry if I don't talk and chat. Yeah, no worries, just Dad. I just barely finished my dinner. I scarfed it down before we started. Before I hit that live button, I was like, hum, 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 hum. It was late dinner for me. I didn't know what I wanted. And nothing was cooked today, so I was like, I gotta choose something from the freezer. So I picked a freezer burrito. I got a freezer burrito and some chips. So that was my dinner today. And now I have a cup of hot cocoa. Yeah, it was good. This hot cocoa was good. Hot cocoa is one of my favorites. But yeah, no worries. You had hot cocoa earlier? Ooh, nice. Hot cocoa is always tasty. How do you do your hot cocoa? Do you do it with milk or with water? Because both are valid options. I like water because sometimes the milk makes it too sweet. Also, lactose intolerance. So, yeah. You've got red and yellow bell peppers cooking on a Blackstone griddle with some Jimmy Dean sausage. Ooh, that sounds good. With milk? I do like it with milk, but sometimes it can be too rich. My tummy doesn't always like milk. I can do almond milk. Or oat milk. Oat milk is really good. That's what I generally go with, but we don't got oat milk today, so I'm like, whatever it is. So yeah. So we drinking some nice watery hot cocoa. But the good thing, this hot cocoa is actually like really, really sweet, so it kind of doesn't need the milk. That yummy, a frozen burrito. I had frozen chicken nuggets and fries. Also a pizza with Dr. Pepper. Ooh, the pizza sounds good. I do like chicken nuggets too. I could have had dino nuggies. I always forgot we have those in the freezer. I was kind of like sitting there with my frozen burrito and I'm like, I was kind of disappointed. It wasn't what I wanted tonight. I forgot we had Dino Nuggies. I could totally had Dino Nuggies. I think I'm the only one that eats them. Because my niece and nephew don't like them. So I'm like, okay, I'll eat them. Yeah, Dino Nuggies. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. That'll be like tomorrow's lunch or something. How? Yeah, that'll probably be tomorrow's lunch. I'll make myself some Dino Nuggies or something. Do you have data on the victim Edward's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim, here, found it. Gregory Edward, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He already looks 50 in his photo. He had lost that day's case in court, and he got in the elevator with his son Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So, he was in the elevator with his father? He was unconscious in the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon was a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Oh. Whoever heard that before? Huh. Sounds just like the current case. What's going on here? Huh. Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it. The man arrested was the suspect, and DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. Huh. Oh, the other guy, the third person. So he must have been the third person in the elevator. Well, then, he had to have done it. But he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. He's the crazy old man! That's who it is. It's gotta be the crazy old man. I guess I know generally what happened to DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we gonna take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Oh, that man is old man. Is it the old... Gus, right? It is the old man. Right, that's probably all we'll be able to find here. And all that's left is the trial tomorrow. Wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. You mean the old man? I think he'll do fine. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, let's see, we're on episode 4. We ready? Are we ready for the next day? I think this is the final part of it, right? Crazy scenario. District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. He's not even gonna talk to us? Wow, I see how he is. Ready for trial! Yeah, we're ready! Let's go! Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here, anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statements, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. How could you say that? You gotta wait for the jury to also decide too, right? Order, Mr. Von Karma. What is the meaning of your statement just now? We'll test that prediction. It's gonna take me like an hour to solve this, so yeah. Bah, you must question everything. It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. His decisive witness? He's asleep. Witness, state your profession. I am the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Board Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yup, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. I'm gonna raise an objection. Who is this guy? Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah. I predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. Criminal trial features a jury, at least I think. Yeah, it usually does have a jury. Yeah, and they usually have to, like, decide, and that takes a long time. The witness will state his name. I'm not really sure, yup. What do you mean? My, memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several days. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness? The night of the murder. It was midnight the 24th, just after midnight, yup. I was in the restaurant where I rented boats as usual. Then I heard a bang, yup. Why, here are 2 of them. When I looked out at the window, I saw a boat, just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now. Yes, Mr. Wright. I'm cross-examining him. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. He's so mad. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma. 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. See, look at that. We can cross-examine whether he wants us to or not. Time to grill him on every detail once he's done. Take that, Von Karma! See, it was the night of okay. Let's see. Wait, this is where people are messing me up. They're like, it was the night of the 24th? Or was it actually the 25th? Was it midnight? Just after midnight, you say? Yup, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yup. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. Surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it. Clearly I did, yup. See, continue. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats. No, he doesn't remember renting boats to people. Cause he's stupid. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough? Your Honor, Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith? Hashtag fact check. The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Then I heard a bang, up here 2 bangs. Hey, hi, I'm this Void. Welcome in, welcome. Hope you've been having a great evening. We're in the middle of court right now. We are cross-examining our witness. We're seeing if he's actually lying or if he's a dirty liar. There's no telling the truth here. He's always lying. And where did the bang seem to come from? He fell asleep again. From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yup. Good. Continue. It's good. I'm glad you're doing good. Welcome to Zomboy Legal Stream. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see it clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there, yup. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yup, at the time, that is. The time? Then I heard another bang. So you heard 2 gunshots total. Yup. That's what Lada said in her testimony yesterday. 1 bang is from the samurai, and the other bang's from a gun. That's what I'm guessing. Oh, you gonna go to bed? Okay. Night night, Starmust. I hope you have a good night's rest. Mwah! Have a good EP. And we'll see you tomorrow. You're currently updating your anime watch list. Ooh. Oh wow, that's been a long time since I've updated that. I used the whole, what is it, myanimelist.net. I used to use that. And I used to track all my anime on there. Now I forgot. I don't even know my password to get in. So yeah, now I'm like, okay, I should probably fix that. I should probably log in at some point and update, see what I've watched. You use Docs, like as in Google Docs. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, I have to like, I had like the whole thing set up. It was nice. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it was nice to use when I was using it, but there's probably like way better ways to, you know, keep track of all the anime now. See, just about then, boat come back to shore. A man walked by your window. How do you know it was a man? It could have been a lady. By your window? Yup, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And you could see the man's face. Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there, in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add to it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. I know Von Karma, he's... Okay. I gotta find contradictions very easy. Okay. Okay, so we... skip. I heard another bang. Okay, bolt. Okay, we gotta press him on this. We gotta press him. Why do you think it's a defendant? Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! Dead certainty! He said, I can't believe he's dead. And he's walking by too. That's some pretty strong testimony right there. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy. He fainted. He's so crazy. This sounds like a decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. On Karma. He lured me into cross-examining him so he could set me up for a fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Questionable witness, I know. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Better act quick, or this trial is gonna be over. Objection! Yeah, we do have a questionable witness. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. Judge is lost in thought. What should I do? I'm gonna raise another objection! No lurk? The lurk button must be broken. Oh right, the website that I use for a lot of my alerts and stuff, I think it's down for the week or something like that. Or it was like down for a couple days. They're doing like a maintenance. So yeah, I think that's down. Okay, yeah. So I think also with the throwing system, I think I was looking at that. I was looking at their Discord for throwing. And some of their stuff is down, but I don't think it's my throwing stuff though. I think it's other things. Like there's other like parts of that app I don't use. There's a lot of things in the throwing app that I don't use, but I think some of that's down too. So there's like a few things that are working on maintenance. So yeah, so if things don't work, it's not my fault. I turned everything on. It's not my fault. I missed. Your Honor, the witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie, Mr. Wright. In court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have any evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. No, he's not guilty though! Wait, he is guilty, but he's not guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. Did we fail? Wait, did we fail? Wait! Who was that just now? Me! Huh? What? Larry! What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? Larry, it is Larry. Larry coming in for the save. It's always the butts. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Order. What's the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony, and I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. You crazy. Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Lotta's deposition can clear Edgeworth. Oh, that's true. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. It can be. Allow me to speak to my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. He can just do that? Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Judgment notwithstanding in a civil jury trial? What? Wait, what does that mean? Court is adjourned. In American state courts, Janov is the practice where the presiding judge in a civil jury trial may overrule the decision of a jury and reverse or amend their verdict. In literal terms, the judge enters a judgment notwithstanding the jury verdict. Oh, okay. So they can be like, overruled. I'm good. So if they just didn't like the guy and the jury's like, okay, he's innocent, the judge can just go in like, overruled, he's guilty. Judgment notwithstanding verdict. Oh, okay. District Court. Okay. Whoa, that was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yeah. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon and the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh, you say something right. Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. Yeah, why is his fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh, it's also known as a jury nullification. Oh wait, that's what that means too? Hi, Jack. Welcome in, welcome. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. Couldn't understand what had happened. Couldn't think straight. And I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. Oh. I see. Right. Yeah. This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses. Perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with you! Jury nullification, also known as jury equity, or a perverse verdict. It is a decision by the judge with the criminal trial resulting in a verdict of not guilty even though they think the defendant has broken the law. Oh, okay. So yeah, the judge could just go like, yeah, you're not guilty. Even though like everyone thinks he is, okay. But that could also get the judge in trouble too, can't it? If he does it too many times. Because then they might be like, oh, this guy bribing the judge. I feel like people would think that, right? The judge is being bribed. He's telling everyone that this guy's not guilty, even though obviously he's guilty. Oh, so the difference is why they did it. Oh. Kids are screaming out there. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before a court, and that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll make this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. Let's get back in there. Let's go! Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. Hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. He's always our last chance, isn't he? It's kind of funny. Almost every trial, we're like, Larry's our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. Just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Always bailing you out. He always is. It's kind of funny. That night I was out on a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard the single gunshot, I went home. That's why he's the GOAT? That's true. That's true. Judges can only overrule a jury if they find that no reasonable jury could reach the verdict. In a criminal case, the judge can only overrule a verdict of guilty. It is rare in both civil and criminal cases. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That was an unusually vague testimony even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's gonna say if I press him. A little scared. Well, I've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Okay, so it's time to start pressing him. That night I was out on a boat on the lake. Okay, where'd you get that boat from? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There's so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay, first of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out on the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something, and I found it. That's so vague, we already know what it is. He was looking for that samurai. Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth, in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped the boat back of the vent. He didn't even say what he was looking for. Hi, I asked him what he was looking for. What were you looking for? Around what time was that? Well, let's see. Figured I was out searching for about an hour. This was around 12, yeah? You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Yeah, he's got a lot of contradictions. Even though I know he's trying to help us, got a lot of them. And just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. Looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. He's not helping us. Looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Oh, this could be a big thing. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Whoa. Everyone just calm down, okay? I mean, it was a real foggy that night. Not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went, single gunshot? Everyone heard two. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? It's pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be a little more helpful. Wish I could call my sister. Wait. Let me go all the way to the end. Okay. Then I was heard this bang. Looked out over. Okay. Single gunshot. Okay. We gotta present something because we heard there were two shots fired, right? There were two shots fired. Sounds like gunshots right after midnight. The time! That's what it is. Okay, so this one was fired 3 times. Lada? What do you mean, Lada? You talking about this one? Yeah. We gotta... just after midnight. Okay. So, over the lake. Okay, thinking about going home. Quietly slipped the back. Okay, looking for something. Quietly slipped... Okay. He said that night I was out on a boat on the lake. Okay. Yeah, we gotta find the time. Found it. So quietly slipped it back in the boat. Okay. And then just as I was thinking about going home, heard this bang. Looked out over the lake. Didn't see the boat. We're gonna have to... So contradictions. Let's see what other items we got. Let's see. We've got the camera. I don't think the camera's really gonna do anything for us right now. Let's see, the autopsy. Let's see, the lake photo. We don't need that just yet. Oh, the empty lake? Oh. Where it says that, oh wait, no. He only does that when you press him. Okay, let's see. Gordy, overhead map, pistol. Okay, the bullet. Okay. I don't think any of these are gonna really, I don't think these are gonna help. Not this one. But maybe this one. Heard 2 gunshots right after midnight. Looking for something. Wait, or do I press him about Gordy? I don't think I have to press him about Gordy here. Slip the bow. Okay. Just I was thinking about going home. Heard a bang. Okay. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure about that. Looked around. 2 gunshots, 1... Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. The 2 gunshots versus 1 gunshot. Okay. Single gunshot, went home. Okay, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Heard 2 sounds like gunshots. This one. Yeah, because everyone's been saying 2 gunshots. Wait a second, Larry. What? You only heard 1 bang. You sure? That's what I said. But Miss Slaughterheart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts, what? You only heard one gunshot, are you sure? Well, I'll tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Order, and stop that bowing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones. Yeah, so what? They crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion. Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should we continue your testimony? That makes sense. It does make sense why he didn't hear the first one. Should we continue with him, or is that enough from Larry? I think we should continue, because he's not giving us all the straight answers. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Alright, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this. Believe me. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like. Well, I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Yeah, we object to that. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. Can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Or this charade. I guess it's charade, I guess. It's literally being... Wait, he shouldn't be single? Did he get dumped? Did he get dumped on Christmas Eve? So you turned on the radio. Right. I didn't want to hear someone's voice, you know. You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve. Alone. I shouldn't have said anything. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio. Oof, that's the case with his girlfriend. Yeah, I know, right? Why would he be working on Christmas Eve? Alone. Gonna head to bed now since you're a bit tired. And the Pokemon... Oh yeah, the Pokemon present is early. I probably won't catch it at 6 because I got the doctor's appointment tomorrow morning. So yeah, I'll probably watch it afterwards. Do you by any chance remember the name of the... Oh wait. Also, I hope you have a good night's rest, Kelp. Hopefully, like, something good from Pokemon's gonna pop up. I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. But yeah, night-night, Kelp. Have a good night's sleep. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set to that night? I was listening to it real booming loud like. Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on? Yup. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. But I'm sure I heard the gunshot. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? Remember exactly what the DJ... Okay, what was he saying? What did he say? What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said to us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care! We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask, Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot. Oh. And then let's see. So let me press that. Let me press that last one. Sure heard the gunshot. Remember exactly what the DJ was saying. That one, we gotta press that. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. Not sure how that helped us at all. It's the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. Gotta press it until we got the bottom of what happened. Oh, wait. Let me see what we got. Let's see what stuffs we got. Okay, these are the... Okay, it's nothing with that. After after midnight? That means it wasn't Christmas yet. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I heard it too. Hey, it's almost Christmas. Okay, so it was fired right before midnight. This Lana said after midnight. So there we go. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Yeah, they're both liars. Order. What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Butts' claim to be heard a gunshot before midnight? Larry's right. Larry's probably right. He's got a watch, right? Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Oh, he is right, but I don't have evidence for that. 1 meter away. Second lake photo? Oh, right. The empty one, right? Oh, okay, that's what this was for. Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. Second photo, yeah. This was taken by your witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh, but there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in the photograph. It's why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct! There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. This is why the photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still a Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. Oh. Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes. There's no proof that the loud noise at 11:15 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose is clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any. Do we got any evidence for that? Oh, let's see. Huh. Pistol is the evidence? Is the pistol the evidence? Oh, because it was shot. Wait, it was fired 3 times. What do you mean it was fired 3 times? Wait, it says fired 3 times? Could be Gordy. Well, I guess if you're saying the pistol, I would think Gordy, because, you know, it was the whole Steel Samurai, or the, yeah, or is it Silver? It was the Samurai incident. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both the witnesses who testified yesterday heard only 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:15, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Uh-oh, better think of something real quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. What's wrong, Nick? I have it. Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya. Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overthrow Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch. I'm gonna run with it. Right. I mean, is it safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick? Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up the entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? So, you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Oh. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. The time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the boat. I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have a photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the 2 men on the boat are. The murderer at Hammond, Edgeworth and the murderer, Edgeworth and Hammond. It's Edgeworth and the murderer? Wait. Huh? Huh? I guess we could say that. Of course, it was Edward and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edward. Oh, he disguised himself. Ah. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edward won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edward to the lake. Now, Edward didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's... I don't know. I don't know who it is. I don't see why Lotta Hart... I don't see why Lotta Hart would have done it. And the murderer is not Miles. We're not blaming Mr. Edgeworth over here. It's not Lotta. We know it's not Lotta. We just don't know the murderer's name. I'm gonna put, I don't know, blame yourself? Blame myself. It was me! I was the murderer the whole time! Unknown suspect. Yeah, we don't know the suspect yet. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. Oh, we got it! At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out of the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Oh. So that's the hot dog stand. It's, in the shop! He did the murder in the shop! Unless in the shop! Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. Larry's already in the water. That night he was out in the lake, in a boat, searching for something. Oh, he finds it and returns to the boat. Just then, as he's starting to head home, he hears a gunshot. Here's the gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time, in other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. Yeah! Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Whoa! Whoa, Raiders! Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome, welcome! Welcome to the cemetery. I'm your local Zomboy K! How's it going? How's it going, VTuber Ghost? I see you rated in. Thank you for bringing your community over here, and let me give you a quick shout out. Well, welcome in, welcome, welcome. What were you doing tonight? What were you streaming? I want to be nosy. I want to be a bit nosy tonight. What were you doing? I want to know. If you don't tell me, I won't share my puddings. But you don't gotta tell me. If you do, I gotta raid and run. Definitely feel free to. Hi, how are you, zombie? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing good. We're solving a case. We're making sure Miles Edgeworth is declared not guilty, even though we secretly want to make him guilty. You're playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Oh, I don't know what that is. That's cool. Happy you arrived. Yeah. Yippee! I don't know what is Ghost Recon is. What is that? Let me look it up. I gotta look it up now. I have no idea. I'm gonna guess shooter, but at the same time, I don't know. I've never heard of this game. Or maybe I have. I may have. Ghost. Okay. Recon. Breakpoint. Okay, so it's an online game. What kind of online game is this? Oh, okay, it is a shooter. Tactical shooter. Okay. It's a shooter? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't play a lot of shooters, but it sounded like one. I was like, I've only played like a couple shooters. I don't even remember which ones I played. The only one I remember clearly is Overwatch, but that was when Overwatch first started. I was addicted to that game for a long time. Funny thing is, I wish I was streaming at that point, but that was like a long time ago. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. Ah, thanks for making you realize you actually know of a lawyer VTuber. I think I've heard of a lawyer VTuber. I never watched them stream, but I have seen like a video of theirs. It's kind of cool. They were talking about contracts. I think that's what they were talking about. But I got, my brain's stupid, so I couldn't follow everything they were saying. It's a third-person shooter, but almost freeform. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Also, thank you for the first time chat. Hey, it's Recon. You love shooter games, but it has a good military story. Oh, okay. That sounds really good. I'm not very good at those. I am definitely not good at shooter games anymore. I used to be. When I had like quick reflexes. I do not have quick reflexes anymore. They're all gone. They're all... I threw them away a long time ago. You love shooter games, but it has a good military story. Okay, I read that already. True. Yeah, no, I tried watching, I think I watched some of the videos that that lawyer VTuber did. I think they were doing like, what is it? I think they were talking about, what did they talk about? I watched it like a couple years ago. Oh, it was when like one of the big VTuber groups, when the corporations was doing, what were they called? The auditions. And then we're pointing out like, what does this portion mean? And what does that mean? In, the contract section. That's pretty much what I was looking at. I was like, oh, I need to figure out what all this jargon means. And I'm like, okay, I'll watch this person's video. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty good. He's very knowledgeable. You've never been good at them at all? I was good at them at one point, but that's because I was addicted to them at one point. That was many years ago. I was like, I think right after I graduated high school, I actually got really good at them. And I was playing like competitively. And then I was like, competitive's not for me. I don't want to be competitive anymore. Because I got like a lot of hate. I don't know. I thought I was doing pretty good. Like I was actually doing pretty good. I wasn't the best. I was just like decent. But I was like playing, competitively enough. But I got tired of being competitive. I was like, everyone was so salty. Even in like the higher ranks, everyone was so salty. And I'm like, okay, I didn't want to do this anymore. And then I started doing like the more silly, versions of it. Like, the less competitive side. And then those got competitive even though there's no competition. I was just like, we're just here to be silly. And then I just kind of stopped. I got tired. Yeah. It's definitely not the one you're thinking of. They only started 6 months ago. Oh, okay. So the one I watched was an older one. Don't worry, Ghost Recon isn't a PvP game for most part. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good to know. But yeah, I was mostly playing a lot of PvP games. And I'm not competitive at all anymore. I have like I have no competitive bone in my body. I'm just very chill. I don't know what it is. I'm like, I'll look at someone that's trying to, beat me in a game or something, and I'm like, good luck with that. It's more like, I'll just roll over to the side and let you win. I'm not competitive anymore. Unless something said to me. Unless, like, I'm bribed with something I really, really want, I will get the win. Or if somebody says something, like you could never beat me kind of thing, and then I'm like, I'm gonna beat you kind of thing. That's literally how it works. If I'm not motivated to win, I'm not gonna win. Bro doesn't even fight people with his mountain of Pokemon cards. Yeah, I don't even fight people with my Pokemon cards. I have Pokemon cards, but I don't play the game. I have fully built decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! I have like 3 or 4 decks that could actually win. Could actually do some damage. But nope. I'm just here vibing with my fully built deck, and I'm like, oh cool, it's done. Into the box you go. Yeah. I don't even challenge people to duels anymore. People will be like, hey, you want to duel Master Duel? And I'm like, I do know how to play Master Duel. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In forever. I should actually pick it up again. I should pick up Master Duel again. Maybe see what I can, let's see what kind of deck I can build in there. I don't think I've finished a deck in Master Duel, though. I've only finished decks in, like, IRL. I put it together and I'm like, yay, this is done. Let's work on the next one. So yeah, no, it's been a long time. Been a very long time since I've actually played card games against people. I prefer, physical card games because I can't mess up a button. Because I know in Master Duel, I end up clicking the wrong button and I end my turn on accident. I've ended my turn on accident too many times. Hey yo, hi Ken, welcome in, welcome. How you doing? We're playing Lawyer game today. We actually are solving this case. But how you doing? Yeah, we're talking about how like non-competitive I am. Like how I haven't played card games in a long time. I should pick up card games again, shouldn't I? I should pick up Yu-Gi-Oh again. And not like actually play like tournament style. I'm not playing in a tournament. I'm not playing in a physical tournament. I smelled how stinky people were over the weekend, so I don't want to. I'm not going anywhere near that Yu-Gi-Oh community or the Pokemon community, to be fair. Yeah. I'm hanging out, pretty sleepy, but I want to snack and finish your stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, you go get yourself a snack. Yeah. Yeah, no, I went to like a card show, I went to a card show. That's pretty much what they're called, right? A TCG show. Because I was like, maybe I'll find some cool Pokemon cards, and go browse. Nope. I walked in, it smelled awful. I walked out, and I didn't go back in. I was in there for less than 5 minutes. There were a lot of cards, a lot of binders to go through, but I couldn't stand the smell. I stayed outside. One of my friends just went in, bought a card, and that was it. And then we're going to the... we ended up going to, like, the mall, and we were gonna just go to, like, our local non-stinky card shop, and we're like, let's go to Bath and Body Works first. We're gonna go smell the perfume stuffs. We're gonna go find, like, hand soaps, the sample hand soaps, and wash our hands there. So we don't smell bad. Because it felt like the smell was lingering on us. And like, it's so gross. Being in the vicinity of cows and horses whenever you visit your grandma has given you the stink resistance. No, I've been around cows and horses. Those didn't stink as bad. I'm sorry. The horses actually smelled better than that room. That room had no windows. They had no windows, no ventilation. It was bad. The lobby smelled like you can smell like a weird smell in the lobby. I was like, oh, it's probably just like, old building smell, right? No, it was all coming from that one vendor's hall. Absolutely disgusting. Like, I think if you were here yesterday, my friends, they were telling me that, like, they thought there was a sewer leak. No, there wasn't. It was people inside one room. Just a bunch of stinky nuds. Sup, Cooper? Hi, Mr. Mario. We talking about people being stinky. Hygiene's important. Hygiene's very important. They lost like a lot of sales because my friends and I, we were a pretty big group, group of people going in, smelling how awful it smells, and then walking out immediately. They could have had like a lot of sales from us. You shower daily and brush twice. Exactly. That's what everyone should be doing. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we're like, okay, we're gonna go to our local card shop that doesn't have stinky people. I value my hand. I do too. I have to make sure I'm clean. Like, the moment I wake up, I gotta shower. And then I brush my teeth. And then I get dressed. So I never leave the house stinky. You also tend to your hair a lot. I don't really have to do much to my hair. It's short. I keep it short. Just because I don't like it in my face. It just short. So all I have to do is just brush it to the side real fast. Maybe put a little bit of product in my hair. That's pretty much it. Nice. I'm back. Always glad to hear your adorable giggles. Aw, thank you. Yeah, it's not going out even if I think I might stink. Yeah, exactly. If you think you stink, you have to go shower. Like, these people, I don't think they ever have heard of deodorant. Like, they try to cover their stink with cologne. I was like, it smells like sewage and cologne in here. Your hair goes down to your tailbone, so you have to do a lot of brushing. Oh, okay, okay. That's how my hair used to be actually. When I was like elementary to high school, I kept my hair long. So yeah. But after high school, I got to cut. Ooh, head pots. Yippee! Yippee! But yeah, after I graduated, I was like, this is too much hair. So I just chopped it all off and donated it. Now I keep it short because if I let it grow out too much, it bothers me. It gets in my face and it gets everywhere. It starts shedding. And I'm like, I'm shedding like an animal, like a pet. So I keep my hair short. And it keeps everything clean. But yeah, hygiene's important, people. Everyone gotta make sure to shower every day. Yeah. We went to a Smash Bros tournament like 2 years ago, and like of 50 people there, I think I was the only one who had showered that day. Ew. Ugh. I heard about Smash tournaments too. The funny thing is, I didn't think people could smell that bad. Like, I've met people that were kind of stinky, right? And I was like, okay, that's pretty bad, but it's bearable, right? And then I enter that room and I'm like, oh my goodness, how do people smell that bad and not notice? That's my thing, is like, how do they not notice, and how are they not embarrassed to go out like that? If you are able to, if you're able to go to a convention or a show, you should be able to know how to clean yourself before you go, right? Plus, right in summer, it wasn't even hot that day. It was like, and at the time, it was probably like close to like 60 degrees outside. It was not hot. Yeah, it was pretty cool still. It was the morning. Major tournaments that have started handing out sticks of deodorant at the front door and will sometimes just turn people away if they smell too bad. Oh, that's actually a smart idea. I think that's what our local shop does. They go like, they actually send people away, I think, because that shop sometimes has a smell, but it's not horrible. It's not like the worst smell. It's just like, someone's, maybe they're a little sweaty, that's pretty much all it smells like. But yeah, also the fact I go in on non-busy times, I don't like going to places where it's too busy. It's kind of like a whole safety thing, in case of fire. I don't want to be like pushed or shoved or crushed. So yeah. yeah I like to make sure that the area is like pretty much empty before I go to like anywhere, because I don't like being in crowded spaces. Yeah. But yeah, no, if people smell like that, I'm surprised that they don't smell it, or if someone else doesn't tell them. You would think somebody like close to them would tell them, be like, hey dude, you need to go, you need to go shower or something. that's all they gotta tell them. Yeah, I know, it's like I feel kind of bad, but at the same time, you shouldn't go out in public like that. Yeah, because like, I get it. Sometimes you have those days where you're just like, ugh, and you don't want to shower or take care of yourself, and that's fine. But if it gets that bad, if it's really that bad, you should probably go to therapy first. Take care of it, take care of yourself before you go to buy expensive cardboard. That's my take on it. Yeah, because afterwards I had to shower. I was like, I gotta get the stink off. I'm like, I feel like I could smell it still. So yeah, we were like aggressively cleaning afterwards. I was like, ugh. And I threw all my clothes into the dirty basket. I was like, this gotta wash today. Yeah. Oh yeah, back onto the trial. Sorry, I got distracted. I got off topic. You made the smallest dent in this cologne bottle you got months back. Yeah, I got like lots of sprays. Got lots of different scents. But yeah, I hardly make a dent. I'll put like a little bit on, but not much. Just enough that it smells nice, but not too much. Better to go out so you can use it whenever you want. Oh, okay. Even when at home. Oh, nice. How you playing this game and talking about stink without Larry in view? Oh, Larry, I think we're almost done with him. I don't think he's gonna be like talking too much anymore. Well, Larry was in view for a long time. Larry was right there. Not anymore, but he was right there. We're saying, yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the beginning, I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, I love how the music speeds up. The caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. Ah. Oh, that's how this happened. Okay. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got into the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol on the boat? Mr. Wright. Oh, the boat shop caretaker. Oh, he would have had to, right? It was a setup. It really was a setup. So it was the shop. Yeah, it was the caretaker. Because if it was his left hand and not Edgeworth's. Oh, of course it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes. Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had fired twice. To create a witness. There it is, to create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and fires again. Then... How could Miles do this? Yeah, he wouldn't have been able to do this. I know. The murderer jumps in from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. And then he freaks out Miles, and Miles is like, I didn't do anything. I see. Someone looking from the edge of the lake. It would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop, then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, and threw the body into the lake. That's what happened, Your Honor. Oh. These are the events that transpired the night on the Gourd Lake. Your friends and I were playing this game called Together and voicing characters. I was Von Karma voice since my friends have told me I have a daddy voice. Oh no! That's amazing. Yeah, no, I wish I could have had more people to voice this, but it's just me. It's just me making my voice as deep as I can go, and then doing the squeakier voices. But yeah, that's so awesome. I think that's really cool. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. The crazy man. We're bringing him back. Yippee! He's faking being crazy, isn't he? Very well, while we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. This is a long trial. Mr. Edgeworth, you hear what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we're conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What do I do? Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. He escaped. Crazy man ran away. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. Goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow. The final day is... Oh, there's one more part? Okay. I request that the police department utilize all forces to find that witness. I understood. One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Judges can sign off on warrants, including search and arrest. I did not know that. That's pretty cool, actually. Maybe I should become a judge. Judge K. Yay, Nick, you did it! Yeah, well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else! Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. Just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. What's this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Edgeworth, you didn't do it! Don't say anything, you didn't do it! Sorry to go so soon. Oh yeah, no worries. No worries, Ghost. I hope you have a good rest. Wait, has sleeps. Yeah. I hope you have a good night's rest, and I will see you soon. Yeah. Have a good stream, drink plenty of water. Hope you're safe, and well, that I see you soon. Okay, bye-bye, Ghost. Have a good night's rest, and again, I will see you soon. And hope you have a good eep. Let's see, how long what time was it? I could probably go for a little bit longer. I'll keep going for a little bit longer. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Poor Edgeworth, I know, poor Edgeworth. Thank you, cooties. Thank you again for the raid. Thank you. Night. A memory of a crime that I committed. Memory of a murder. You didn't do it. I know you're not guilty. Don't bring it up in court though. You're welcome. You really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it, not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he'd never take someone's life, never! Now we proceed with the final part of the investigation. Yeah, it's the last part. We have one more day. Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I'm swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on, tell me the truth. Was it like a love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. What are you doing here? Larry, you really helped out at the trial today. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can't you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick, I don't know, but what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me. Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. OMG, Phoenix Wright, I haven't played this game in years. Hi, just a bored person, lol. Welcome in, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, we decided to play, we're trying to finish up the trial. I don't know if we're actually gonna finish it tonight, but we're gonna go through the last bit of the, what is it called? Collection of evidence. We're gonna be looking for evidence. And then we do the court case on next Tuesday, or next Monday. We try to do this, make this our Monday games. You're good about me? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just a little sleepy tonight, so I'm kind of like brain stupid. So whenever they're like, show us evidence, I'm like, oh. My brain like slows down. But yeah. So yeah, I think I've been doing pretty good though. Yeah, it's more of like a I'm just vibing tonight kind of thing. But tomorrow I should have more energy, and I should have like, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow though. I think we're playing Eevee. Your girlfriend had a crush on Larry? Larry's a cool dude. Why wouldn't she? He's really cool. Why are you crying? He's cool. The funny thing is, like, he seems useless, but he's actually saved us so many times. He's helped us in so many cases. Even in the first one, when he was convicted as a, well, he wasn't convicted. He was a suspect for murder. He still even helped us in his own case. And then he's popped in a couple times to help us. Don't underestimate Larry. Exactly, don't underestimate him. He's good. He's a good guy. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey Larry, what's he talking about? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear the story today, and that's final. Okay. I'm not underestimating Larry. Yeah, you don't underestimate Larry. Nobody underestimate him. Kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? It's a long story, isn't it? In multiple parts. That's good to know, yeah. You remember Larry, spring, end of 3rd grade? Kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it. Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Oh wow, full-on trial. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, give the money back. You're such a meanie, no one play with him. Just admit you did it, you can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. Shouldn't be allowed in relay race. Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you. They're so petty. Clouds are rolling in. Hi Cloud, welcome in, welcome. How's it going? Ah! That sucks with the name calling. I know, right? That's bullying. It's not to be tolerated. I know the teacher was just standing there. Do you see that? The teacher just standing there while they're all like calling him out, even though he didn't do it. He said he was feeling sick. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not. Look at the teacher siding with everybody. How was your day? It was good. It was good. I went to work. I came home, lounged around like a couch potato after walking the dog, and then I started stream. I don't know where the time went between that time, but I'm here. In incompetence. Oh, teacher should be fired for negligence. Oh, yeah, that's true. She would have to know where he's at. Like, don't most teachers lock the doors anyways? Like when they all go outside for PE. I would think so, right? I would hope so. So people don't just go into the, the classrooms and steal stuff. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs on trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? Look at him in his little suit. He's so cute. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That's why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But, Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why you all just shut up? It's Larry! This is always how it is. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. What a horrible teacher. I know, right? She had no proof. For all we know, the teacher could have just stolen that money. Very well. I'll replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Huh? That's how it happened. She stole it, didn't she? She's the one that took his money. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well. I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Well, okay, after the trial. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm gonna become a defense attorney just like my father. Famous defense attorney. And then he became a prosecutor. And then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident? Right, I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts." The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. Never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. Couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him to learn why he'd become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean? That's why he became a defense attorney. To meet Edgeworth. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me, whether he wanted to or not, in court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick! So that's why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except, I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick! Nick, we have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right, it very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Oh nice, look at all that. You remember a long time ago you had an extra circular gaming class? And the teacher showed us Ace Attorney. And me and this other girl I don't remember loved it. But we were the only people in class that liked it, and we paid attention to every single thing in the game. Ah, that's cool. My class didn't really have video games. We didn't have video games in our classrooms. But I remember in junior high, we had a DDR machine. That was our game. We had it for PE. They're like, you can either ride bikes, or two people can play DDR. So I never really got a chance to use it though. It was pretty cool. That's awesome. I know. Thankfully, Maya's out of jail. Yeah, I know. Thankfully, Maya is out of jail. We kept her from going to jail. I guess we can go here. Oh yeah, there we go. Do you ever play cool math games in elementary school? We had Math Blaster on the computer. That's the only math one I can remember, but we did have Math Blaster. We had a few others, but I don't remember what it was. And we had the Oregon Trail. Close enough. Yeah, we had a few games. But we had the Oregon Trail. I don't know what that was supposed to teach us, but we had it. Because they're like, you gotta play this game now. Like, they would instruct us what games to play. They'd be like, play Math Blaster for this long, and then they would, like, stop us, and they'd be like, oh, switch to this game now. And, like, whenever they picked the Oregon Trail, I don't know what they were trying to teach us. Okay, but what about the Oregon Trail? I don't know anything about it. I just clicked buttons. It's just a survival game, right? And I do want to replay it. I know they have it on the Switch now. I might actually pick up a copy for my Switch, just so we can try it out and we can goof around on the stream with it. Because the thing about cool math games is that it's not math games. It's the Oregon Trail, but zombie themed. It's real. Oh, I gotta play that. If there's a zombie edition, I gotta play that. That sounds amazing. I want to try that out. I want to try Zombie Oregon Trail. But yeah, I'm planning on getting Classic Oregon Trail just to mess around with on the Switch. Or even on PC, that'd be kind of fun. If I can just like get a copy of the game, that'd be fun. Yeah, I gotta stretch for a second. I've been sitting like this for too long. There we go. You look grim as always. That also describes the death road to Canada. The what now? Wait, there's a game called that too? Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. We're gonna get some answers out of him. Edgeworth needs to open up. I know he does. There's no need to hide anything because you cannot be attacked for being vulnerable. That's true. Nothing wrong with being simple. Yeah, I'm a simple guy. I'm simple. I'm just a silly little guy, that's it. Hey Edgeworth, why'd you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want to defend criminals. I'm sorry, right, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond? On the day 15 years ago. The 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I'd lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So, he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was ever declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, is that what you're saying is true? You're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Being a perfectionist does not mean putting wrong people in prison. That's like the opposite. That's the opposite, giving a false verdict. Since a lot of us not are perfect, yeah. Nobody's perfect. Sure, Von Karma has a weakness. I think so. I think so. I guess we can go check out some other places. Oh, we should check out Ward Lake, right? Oh, hey, it's Gumshoe. He's out. Hey, pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, yeah? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Hey! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, apparently. The park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Oh yeah, there were no camping signs. I'm gonna go and keep going. Yeah, we're not allowed in the woods now. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. Guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. I don't think I gotta check anything here. He was pretty happy about saving Mr. Edgeworth. True, we owe him big. Yeah, I don't think we have to check anything here. There's nothing really here. I also want to go check out the boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away. Yup. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem. I know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Oh, he's back. Ah, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not too sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Can we get inside? The caretaker must have run for the hills, huh? Yeah, looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad person. Oh, can we go inside? We can go inside. He left his bird. He left the burb. Nobody's home. Hello. Hello. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello. Hello. Squawk. Can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. She's adorable. Yeah, let me click on her. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. Probably shouldn't just kidnap her. Please know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. Oh no. Oh. It doesn't look like you use this kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought he was telling the truth? Looks a little dirty over here. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn the heater on. Guess he hasn't been back here. Okay. What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh. See, that's why I didn't want to tell you. Fishing rod? Fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe we should bring it to the Detective Gumshoe. Don't you think the caretaker would mind? Well, we can just leave him the metal detector in exchange. Well, maybe we better not. Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish on the wall to boast about them? Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look puny to you? Now that you say that, you should see the one that got away. Said the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Okay, I think that's oh, wait, what is this? What is this green box? Reminds me, Nick. Holly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Holly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, Squawk! Let's open it, Nick, come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aww. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in here. Not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. There's only one thing in here, it's a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? Gotta read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and Fred Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake. Getting on the boat, firing twice. It's exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. I smell something fishy. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know. It looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he's following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter's an amazing clue. Well, we got a clue. We got ourselves a clue. We can get out of here now. Let me go back out to the beach. Just keep moving. I'll probably finish up this part and probably go eepy. I'm getting really sleepy. I'm getting eepy sleepy. Gumshoe's not back. He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? Said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him. If it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Can we... I guess we can't go to like any of the... We can't go back to the records, can we? Okay, so... What about detention? Oh, we could present Edgeworth that he's not guilty. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant? You got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So, he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now's the time to get revenge on two men who ruined your life. Two men? Me, myself, and Robert Hammond. It also says, this is your last chance. Last chance. Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Oh, is he gonna give me more info? Yogi Bear. He's after the picnic baskets. Yani Yogi was court bail at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. and then there was the earthquake. Quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned. The darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help, I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help, get us out! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen. And then he shot him, and then they all fainted. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Something sus there. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah. There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. I mean the nightmare. It's a nightmare. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. He did murder someone, didn't he? I knew he was guilty. I think the time has come to tell all. What was the nightmare? For the last 15 years, I had the same dream almost every night. Wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing, in the dark. He's saying that he murdered him? Help, I can't breathe! I want to get out, help! Don't shout, you'll waste up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. No, father! He's attacking father! And I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away. Get away from my father. Wow. Wait, so did he shoot somebody? And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. There's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. There is, Nick. There's someone who knows about DL6. The parrot! The bird! The dumb bird knows about the incident. Let's go talk to it. Where's the beach? Edgeworth loves his dad? There's no way he killed his father. Yeah, I don't think he did. Even that's true. Regardless, Edgeworth can use money for therapy. The bird knows all. Aw, I can't take her. Okay. Okay, I guess not. I guess my hunch was wrong. I thought we were supposed to go talk to the bird. Cause the bird knows. Ruby, that's a bird. But the bird knows a lot. The bird... Oh, I know. We go to Grossberg. Right? We go here. Oh, one day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Okay, let's move. Grossberg, there we go. This is the guy. He knows. Mr. Roseburn! Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. Can't believe you're not. My... Just calm down and tell me what happened, hmm? It's Mr. Edgeworth. I thought the bird knew everything. I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why don't you two look at so troubled, hmm? Well... Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth, so deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. Oh. More than one player is involved in this murder case. I think so. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Give me more info. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was defense attorney without peer. Sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost, and died in despair, as it were. I see. Forgery is the name of Von Karma's scam. Yeah, that's what he does. That's what he does. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called it on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. Ah. I'm Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Oh. Maybe it was in the same direction as the bailiff. Maybe it was somebody else. Yet Yanni was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth dad lied to protect his own son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. I don't think I gotta present anything, do I? Unless I show them the letter. Oh, so this is the letter. Does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. For his own sake. He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his clients found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. You'll understand soon enough. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? You have any idea who wrote this? Oh, it got me Von Karma. It was perfect. It said it was perfectly written. We know Yogi will be producing stuff like that, so it's gotta be Von Karma. I don't think Miles Edgeworth would make like a note about himself. So it's gotta be him. It could be Manfred Von Karma. Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was correct. Manfred Von Karma himself. What does this mean, then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Oh, oh, oh! We got more info. Oh, it's gotta be DL6. This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one, but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations, however, I'm afraid the damage of the DL6 incident has done will never be eased. Gregory Edgeworth, he was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive. Okay, I guess that's all we gotta ask him, right? Wait, should we see if he oh, he has more info! Oh, I almost left without seeing all the info. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll stay as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no! But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. But I don't know. Yet, I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Something happened. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusations stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma ever has received in his career. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in this many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe! You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. He wanted to keep a perfect record so badly. Why would he take such a long vacation? What are we doing, Nick? Von Karma's gonna bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to it? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright, I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, you say so. I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold on to something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. Can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. Understand. The police materials, Okay, so I guess we move. I guess that's it. That's it? Okay, so let's go check the office. Oh wait, wrong office. Wrong place. Okay, we check here first. Okay, let's move. He's not gonna give us anything else now, is he? Oh, here we go. Von Karma's false info penalties, reprimand, fines, jail, and disbarment. Oh. So he can get a lot of trouble for that, I'm guessing. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy. Ah, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. Staying out late. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check the records room again. Well, now I can't just have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. Go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room? Nick, let's hurry! Oh. Let's get in there! Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing, I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Oh, open drawer? What's in here? Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking at it recently. Abel says unsolved cases, evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick, the file for DL6. It's completely empty. Huh? What are you doing in here? Oh, he's scary. The spread of him is scary. He's so wide-eyed. Von Karma? You. How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? Or have we met? But what are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Ah. Well. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism, just like his father. That's always second-rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me, a grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? Son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of the trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. You've done your homework so well, and certainly you must understand. You know that Miles Edgeworth would tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. We won't let you! This letter! Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this! This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi? How many years has it been since I heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? I got a taser! At least not denying the part about burning this item. I know, right? He got a taser! A stun gun for self-defense usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog torching an electric fence. NANI? 600,000? Oh, don't worry, people don't die from it usually. Now give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Oh no! Maya! Maya! Out of my way! We should have ran for it. That escalated quick. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have shown that letter. That letter was very clear evidence, and we kept it. We shouldn't have shown. Okay, that was stupid. Okay, that was stupid of me. Oh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! There's nothing we could have done differently? I guess. Von Karma is cunning? Yeah, he is. Why he has a stun gun? I don't know. Maya, open your eyes! Maya! The letter, did he take it? Huh? Oh yeah, are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer, or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. Wish I hadn't woken up at all. Oh no! Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. Better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. A bullet? DL6. Wait, how did she get that? Wait, how did she get that? I remember Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Wait, how did she get that? I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. And that's where we're ending tonight. She is doing a good job. She actually saved us a bunch of times too. Yeah, we're saving for now. I think this is a good stopping point. Next week, we finish the case. I was gonna say tomorrow, but I don't think so, because not everyone's gonna be here tomorrow to see, you know, the next part. So we save it for Mondays. We'll be saving these for Mondays. Yeah. So here we go. I'm gonna just put this over here. I'm gonna pop myself in the middle like so. And I'm gonna move my camera over here, because I like my camera facing me. Because then I'm not making like weird like faces. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for being here, gamer. Thank you, thank you. Let me go look for someone to raid real fast. My voice is getting a little tired. I wasn't expecting to stream for this long. I was only expecting maybe an hour and a half. But I'm glad we got this far. We're almost done with this case. Eggs and kisses, Kay. Yippee! Love you too, Dr. Bristle. Let me see who is awake. Who's awake? Okay, why is Twitch being so slow? Twitch is always slow when I'm streaming. Night, Kun. Night, night. Let me see. Who is awake? Twitch is like the slowest thing ever whenever I'm trying to like raid out for some reason. Let's see. We've got. Let's see. I'm kind of just scrolling through my list, see who's awake. Who haven't we rated out to yet? I think we're gonna send you over to. Let's see. I'm trying to see everybody. Let's see. I think I will send you over to. Oh, who do we want to raid to? I just saw someone I was gonna raid to, but I lost them. I lost them. I was gonna click on them. Let's see. Emrys Rhymes with Abyss. We haven't seen them in a while. I just want to swing by, say hi to them, and then I'm probably gonna go to bed. I gotta wake up really early tomorrow anyways, so I will be back. I will see you guys soon, and I hope you have a great night. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. And I hope to see you tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. We're probably gonna play more Eevee. I want to play some more Let's Go Eevee. That's what I've been enjoying that a lot. I think I might be enjoying it way too much. But I do hope you guys had a fun time while you were here. I hope you are enjoying the Ace Attorney Mondays, and I will see you soon. Thank you, and night night to everybody. Night night. Oh wait, night night.